Welcome to this fab review of the Glenmarnock 18 years edition. It's from Aldi. So this cost me I think it was £39.99. Let me just refer to the screen. Yep, £39.99 for an 18-year-old whiskey. I don't think that's bad at all, to be quite honest with you. So this is IWSC. It's got 95 points. So I'm going to unbox this and I'm going to try it, and we're going to just check out what we think about it and just take a few notes, what I feel about it, and just see how it compares for that price point. Well, first of all, we're looking at very, very traditional sort of tube, how it's presented with a lot of gold leaf on here as well. I think that looks really cool. You know, something that you think, well, for a 40 quid bottle of whiskey, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. I mean, you see it on lower price points as well, but the taste, the proof of the pudding is actually the taste. So as we unbox that there, it's a pretty standard bottle, to be fair. I mean, you know, it's not really floating my boat. I mean, the packaging as a whole, for me, for an 18-year-old, yeah, I'm going to give that probably a good 6 out of 10, if I'm honest. I mean, it's pretty standard, to be fair, you know, but labelling looks nice. Got a bit of gold leaf on there as well. We've got a couple of different separate labels, and the label on the back as well. Don't forget, don't drink this if you're pregnant. So let's uncork this wee dram and have a wee dram, I think. So that's the uncorking first. So this is fresh, so I've never tried this before in my life. So let's just see if I can open this up. Making a complete pig's ear of it, as you can see. Let's just unwrap that. Nice feeling there as that pops off. And notes. Oh, you know what? Even smelling the cork there. That's fruity to me. Smells quite fruity. A little bit of oak in the background as well. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pour this and just take a look at the colour. So just drop a little bit in there. We're not going to measure that out. We're going to sit and enjoy that. We can see by the way it runs down the glass straight away. You know, that's a classic Speyside malt characteristic, leaving the oily colours around the outside. It's a really nice sort of warm toffee. Yeah, it swirls really nice. You know, definitely fruit, definitely lemon. Yeah, that smells, you know what, that's good. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to try a little bit after smelling it. I know I'm going to like this straight away because the smell of it is just absolutely delectable. Let's just try that. Some dried fruit, lemon, definitely on there as well. It's quite kind of like really fills the palate. It's just such a really warm, non-abrasive on the throat, really warm and characterful. Reminds me a lot of kind of sort of Glenlivet sort of malts, and yeah, let's just some dried fruit in there as well. So I'm going to just add a little bit of ice now, and just try and just kind of like open that up a tad. And well, that's just opening up there. The water's getting in. You know, it's not for everybody. Everybody says when you're drinking an 18-year-old or any sort of malt, you don't put any water or ice in it. But I just think it's down to the palate. It's just down to the palate. I mean, I'm not saying that it's great to put Coca-Cola in red wine like I've seen a lot of Chinese people do, but you know, a little bit of ice, a little bit of water there just to open it up, just helps it breathe a little bit. Let's just see what they say on the back of this. So they put on their tasting notes, they've put on their rich malty apple. Okay, I'll get the apple. Yeah, dried fruits, which I've spotted, spice and delicate floral notes, which I think is pretty fair enough. The taste, full-bodied, yeah, mouth coating, I'd agree with that. Stewed fruit, banana and cinnamon. I kind of get the banana, probably a little bit of cinnamon as well. I think these notes are really good to go along with, and a wonderfully rounded, slowly drying with the fruit and oak. So I think, you know, for 39 quid, I mean, that's bang on point, really. I mean, that's excellent for an 18-year-old. It's, again, I would agree. I would agree. The cinnamon now, opening it up with the water there and just putting some air in it. It's just, the cinnamon comes out. It's really, really lovely. Now, I'm from the West Midlands, and I would say that is a busting Boston whiskey for 40 quid. I would hasten you to rush out and buy one of these. 40 quid, I think that's absolutely fantastic price point. So I gave the packaging, which I thought was quite harsh, 6 out of 10. But I would say the overall tasting of this whiskey, you know, it's got to be up there. It's an 8.5 for me. It's an 8.5 for an 18-year-old, 40 quid. You can't beat that. If you were to buy a sort of similar Glengoyne, you know, you're probably looking at 80, 90 quid. So yeah, so what I'd do, I'd rush out there and buy one, guys, while there's still some left if you can. I bought this online with 1 or 2 other bits and pieces from Aldi. I tried several, well, in fact I tried the whole release this year. You know, for an 18-year-old, that is absolutely perfect. So enjoy this beautiful, if you can get one, enjoy if you can get one. And yeah, don't save it, open it, drink it with friends, and just enjoy it. Thank you and take care. Cheerio. Bye-bye.